Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Yes, today is the 8th of August 2024, and we'll be doing market update based on the previous video I dropped where I talked about the BTC futures market, CME futures market, and the BTC USDT. And I'll be adding, I think, Solana and Notcoin market update too as well. So before I start, remember as usual, everything and anything I share in this video is not intended as financial advice. It's only for educational purposes only. Please take note of that. So, before further ado, let's dive right straight into this. So, where do I start from? Let's start from BTC. Okay. Okay, let's start from this. I'm going to talk about some previous chart pattern I've been looking at, the one I've been updating on my channel, and we'll go straight into um, other the CME I also talked about on the previous video too as well. So stick around. So let me see. I don't want to delete any. Let me use Coinbase for this first. Okay, so my previous video I talked about a descending ordered wedge chart pattern, which we talked about this move like this, and this down sloping support too as well. So I said we should pay close attention to this level here and this level here, and to our greatest surprise, we got this rejection week to the downside, and you can see this clearly that the body of the candlestick did not close below this level here, which is a positive sign. Yeah, but more to that, I'm still looking at something else which we should pay close attention to. So if we get price pushing back to this down sloping um resistance, we should be very careful. But I don't know. I don't want to give any hope for any push to the upside. Why I'm saying that is because we need a positive break of we need a positive break of this resistance before we can say okay, we might push higher. So let me just put this here in case we break this down sloping resistance, so we might see this kind of move to the upside. But for now, I don't want to talk about this. So let's talk about the CME I talked about. That's the BTC futures CME market. Okay, this here. So if you guys can remember very well, that's why I left this. Oh, there's a gap here. So that's why I left this to here, which is very important. Um, price when pushing back down, price had to do what um, this is a gap down. So remember, there are two different gaps. We have gap up and gap down. Okay, I think there are other ones like gap up away or gap away, but for now let's focus on gap up and gap down. Now this is a gap up again inside here, but I will talk about this later. We might likely see a pushback down. Okay, so don't ignore this gap. This is a gap here. So at the point where we got this, it is very very important that we pay close attention to a gap down. Gap down meaning there's high probability price would what push back up. Okay, so I said would likely get price pushing to this level, or maybe to 50 or a little bit below 50, and would got that to around like um 48. But on BTC USDT we got around 47 if I'm correct. So we can see price pushing higher. So what should we be expecting? So this is what I'm expecting, and we should be very careful with our trades here. Please, let's be very careful here. So like I said, we're going to close this gap. We're going to close this gap, and for us to close this gap we should pay close attention to let's pay close attention to this level here. Let's see this level around here. uh this level around here. Let me put this so that we'll mark the price there. Let me make this white. um then again we're still seeing um something around here too as well. So still the same 62, but there's high probability we're going to break this level to the upside, but we should be very careful. And at the same time, why I say we should be careful is because two things here. We have another little gap up here, little gap up here. So if we want to pay close attention to when price will reverse so as to fill this gap, I don't know when, but what I would pay close attention to is I'll pay close attention to resistance. So still the same level here. So if we get this break to the upside, we should be more attentive to this. Pay close attention to this level here, which is let me say, let me just put a range here so that we will not be aiming for this level. Okay, so let me just put this range here from 67 to 70. Okay, so that's if we break 62, but there's high probability we're going to break 62. But once we break 62 we need to be very careful. Okay, so then apart from that, let's that's all about this though. Or remember there's a gap up here. There's a gap up. I think I'm going to take my time to talk about this gap on my Signal channel. Okay, so if you have not joined, check the link in the description to take you straight into my channel. So I'll take my time to talk about this gap up, gap down, and the other type of gaps. Okay, so so let's talk about let's move straight to a BTC USDT. I don't think there is any other thing to talk about here. Let's see, because I've talked about the CME chart. Let me see. So so like I said, let's just pay close attention to the um down sloping resistance here. So uh let me see. So still the same range here. um let's just put it this way here, up to this level here is very important since it is still within this down sloping resistance. So very important, don't forget that. Okay, I'll continue to update this so that you guys will be up to date. So when we might likely get a reversal or just keep pushing higher. Okay, okay, that's all for now. I'll continue to update this move to the upside. I just pray I do though. So let's take a look at Solana. I think I have a okay, I have these levels here. So as at the point when BTC was pushing lower, I mapped out these levels here, which we might likely get a bounce because of BTC gap down. Okay, so now if you want to work with the BTC gap down and trade this to the upside, I marked out some of the important resistance. So if BTC were to go back to around 63, 64 up to like let's say 66 to 68. So we should be expecting price to get to around 185, which is um a good level to keep an eye on. Okay, so you can see it's still trying to break this resistance. You can see it here, support broke out to the upside, sorry, resistance, rather resistance broke to the upside, then tested that previous resistance, now future support. So in one way or the other in the future it will likely still respect that level. Okay, so that's what we're seeing here. So any break of this resistance will likely take price higher. So nothing much, we're still in this big range, so nothing new, nothing to talk about here. So what about Notcoin? I think I have a chart on this, and it's a falling wedge. Yes. So what is it about this falling wedge? So let's start from the lower time frame here. Let's see 1 hour. I think we have this we have this, what I say, this is a cup and handle. Yes, cup and handle. Yeah. So price need to get to this level first. When I mean this level, I'm talking about this horizontal uh this horizontal resistance here. So price need to break this level of resistance and close above it before we get a valid push to the upside. And one more thing again is this: we need to understand the fact that there is a strong down sloping resistance here too as well. Okay, so I would be very careful here, very careful. I'll be very careful with what I'm gonna do here, because at the point where let me see if we have any let me see where is, I don't think, okay, my RSI is not here. Okay, so what I'm trying to check is if we'll get a bearish divergence. So if this breaks to the upside and we'll get price stopping at this downsloping um resistance, you will likely get um a bearish divergence. So price sloping downward, and the RSI sloping upward because of this push. So up and down will give you a bearish divergence, indicating that price will likely reverse. Okay, so that's just it about this Notcoin and Solana. I don't have much to talk about. I really want to talk about the BTC comparison with it with the CME futures market and the BTC USDT, so everyone will be able to time or closely time when price will likely reverse or push back up. Okay, I'll try my best to make this constant and always keep you guys up to date. Please, if you have not joined my Signal channel, where I drop timely updates on BTC market and other free signals, trade signals, check the link in the description to join. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, and share. Happy trading and stay safe. Goodbye.